Hello, my name is Edmondson. Welcome to Earn My Vote. Today I have Erica Crawley, who is running for state representative for the 26th House District. So, Erica, welcome this morning.
Thank you.
Good. So, I know you're busy and being a mom and getting out running. So what have you been doing since you made it through the primary?
Right. In May.
In May. Man, that's real quick. Wow.
I know, it went by like this.
Yeah. So, what are you doing now since you got this next step?
So I've been doing the same thing that I was doing in the primary. I've been out talking to my neighbors in the 26th House District. I've been canvassing, going to a lot of community meetings, civic associations. I've had some fundraisers, but still, trying to get my name out there and listening to the voters. Yeah, listening to the people and seeing, what are their issues and concerns, and what they feel like should be a priority.
Right. Well, I live in the 26th House District, and so as a what are some of the things that you're hearing while you're doing these meet and greets and stuff?
I think the two top priorities are healthcare and education.
Wow. Yeah.
Those are big. One, because with Medicaid expansion, there's a lot of talk about whether one of the gubernatorial candidates will maintain Medicaid expansion, right, or will they get rid of it. And Medicaid expansion covered an additional 700,000 people. It helps fight the opioid crisis and is a benefit. And a lot of my neighbors in the 26th House District are covered under Medicaid and Medicaid expansion, a little more than 33,000 of our neighbors. So that's really important to them.
Right.
And then education, because the funding formula has been deemed to be unconstitutional, and especially with Columbus City Schools getting an F, and possibly in a few years being taken over by the state, it is a huge concern. It's a concern for me, as one of my daughters is in Columbus,
right,
schools. So, they want to know what's going to be done, or what am I going to do? And so I'm just talking. I am a huge supporter of Medicaid expansion. I'm going to make sure that stays in place, and we can't expand it further.
Because one of the things, sorry to interrupt you, one of the things that I've started noticing since I've moved into your district, because I see a lot of seniors.
Mm-hmm.
I live in a community where the majority of the people that live in my community are over 50.
Right.
Or over 55 or 65, and I think that's so important when you start thinking about healthcare and Medicaid, Medicare.
And it's been in the news recently that like Mitch McConnell wants to take away or make cuts to Medicare, Social Security, and so for the aging population, most definitely they are concerned about pension protection, right, retirement security. I was at a candidate forum on the South Side on Monday night, and that was a question. This lady came up to me and was like, I'm retired, what are you going to do about people that are my age? And I'm like, the first thing that I want to make sure is that we have pension protection and that Social Security and, things of that nature, or if there are cuts like that, we make sure here in the state that our aging population are taken care of. They're already struggling, especially when it comes to health care or being able to afford their medicine, right, because prescription costs are ridiculous. So, right, they're on fixed incomes, and they are concerned, as they should be. I'm concerned.
Right, yeah. So, because now, as I listen to you, that's number one. So what are the top three things? What is the other two things that you're going to fight for if you're elected to state representative?
So economic development. I want to make sure that we have fair and diverse economic opportunities to help hardworking families thrive and not just survive. So working on increasing the minimum wage, making sure that we have pension protection and retirement security, making sure that individuals who want to go back to work and they need to enhance their job skills can do that through apprenticeship programs or through the trades, or other programs, that those are available to them, that they have the information. The second thing is that I want to make sure that we have investment in education that supports our youth from cradle to career. And I am a champion for universal pre-K and all-day kindergarten, but when it comes to K through 12, I want to commission an adequacy study to look at what does it really take to educate a child in the state of Ohio. We know that children in the inner city have different needs than children in rural Ohio than children in the suburbs. So would like to work on commissioning an adequacy study. And then the third thing is making sure that we have fair treatment and access to services for all Ohioans, whether that's access to health care, criminal justice reform, or making sure that our grandmothers, grandfathers, aunties, and uncles who are taking care of their
grandchildren.
Yeah, because maybe the parents are addicted to drugs or whatever, that they have the income necessary to take care of that child that they've taken in, whether it's through kinship care programs and things of that nature, making sure that we have programs and funding available to help that population.
Right. So, I mean, all of those are things that is definitely great for our community, and it's definitely for the people who are those in that district and live there. And then, so where can people find you? What you got going on? Because I know we're about 2-3 weeks away from Election Day, and you know, how you feeling about the whole thing?
I'm excited. I am counting down the days. But I am excited. I have a few candidate forums. I'll be canvassing this weekend with the coordinated campaign. So if anyone is interested in canvassing with me, you can find me on Facebook at Erica Crawley, or you can find me on my website, www.crawleyforohio.com.
Instagram?
Instagram is Erica_Crawley. And then
you got Twitter?
I do. Twitter is Crawley for Ohio, Crawley for OH.
Snapchat?
No Snap.
Okay, all right.
But cool. I do have a cell phone, and my number is 614-859-2698. Please feel free to call me or text if you have any questions or concerns. I want to hear about them. But if you're interested in getting involved in the campaign for the next 3 weeks, I would love to hear from you and get you involved.
Great. Well, Erica, I know you're busy as a mom, and you want to get back out here on the trail and talk to people. And is there anything else you want to say before we're about to end?
No, I would, other than on November 6th, I would love your support. Please vote for Erica Crawley for state rep. But just the importance of voting. Of course, I would love to have your support, but I just want people to come out and vote. There are people who are running who, you know, are not necessarily interested in taking care of those who feel like they've been left behind, that they are really working for special interests, and that will have a devastating impact on my community and communities that look like mine. And so when you go to vote, please take 5 people with you, your aunties, your uncles, cousins, and make sure that they're engaged. So please vote.
All right. Well, Erica, thank you for taking time out this morning.
Thank you.
And glad to have you once again. Good luck. And,
thank you.
And I look forward to talking to you after the election.
And working with you. I look forward to working with you.
Absolutely. Okay. But 2 things you need to remember. Early vote, November the 4th. That Sunday, we have Souls to the Polls. So if you need to get a ride to go to the polls, your local Baptist churches and churches are taking people to the polls. Also, that same day, later that evening, we got Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, Shirley Murdoch at First Church. We're going to have a rally. We want to come and celebrate. We want to eat food. We want to celebrate getting out the vote. And that's so important. My message to you is when we vote, we win.
Yes.
My name is Edmondson on Earn My Vote. Peace.
Bye.